Not to throw even more at you, but we got lots more to throw at you. So there are all these traditional ways of plated, family-style buffet stations. But we wanted to share with you some of the fun things we've seen over the years and throughout our career that we thought you might want to have in your wedding day as well. So let's share some of those ideas.
I love this part. It adds so much. It adds personality. It kind of shows what you like, what you're like, if you're fun, if you like food. So my favorite is, I think one of my favorites is a pizza oven.
Oh, yeah.
So it's so great to have a pizza chef there making the fresh pizza. They're like fresh from Italy, right out. Usually outside we have a real pizza oven. It's just a fun way to add some spice to your cocktail hour.
Does. And I'm still a big fan of the sushi station. I feel like a sushi station is always a hit with your guests, depending on where you are. But here on the West Coast, I don't think anybody gets enough sushi.
We love to personalize items, so there's so many things you can personalize. One we almost always do is a cocktail napkin. So this is so sweet. You can put your initials, it can be a little quote, it can be a little quiz, it can be all different colors. A cocktail napkin in the sky is the limit.
We did our wedding hashtag on it. So no matter where people went, they saw something with our hashtag on it.
Perfect.
Some other fun personalized items we've talked about and seen are on little slider buns you're doing at midnight. They can brand those sliders, or even if you're having a barbecue style rehearsal dinner or wedding, they can brand those buns with your monogram. And I think that's a really fun one.
And Lauren knows my very favorite are ice cubes. You can put your initials, a heart, a little floating flower, lots of stuff you can do in the ice cubes to have a fun cocktail.
And I feel like people still love a good donut wall. It's such a beautiful, fun way to do it. I see these big walls with pegs in them and donuts hanging from them. And it's just a fun photo op, and it just never goes wrong.
You know, if you can do a champagne toast, a really cute way to do it is to actually bring out little trays of little champagne splits, maybe with a fun straw in them. You can even glitter the bottle if you want. Super fun and just adds a little spice.
Speaking of champagne, I love a good champagne tower. Those vintage champagne coupes all stacked up and getting to toast with this beautiful photo op. And then even more fun is savoring the top off the champagne. I don't know if you've ever done it before, but I have to say the feeling is thrilling. And what better time than at your wedding?
Okay, well, it might not be as fun as savoring a champagne bottle, but a fruit station is always a beautiful and tasty centerpiece. So it can be any fruit you can imagine, and they even add, cherries and grapes and apples and cucumbers and nuts and even lots of different sweets. It's a really beautiful centerpiece for a cocktail hour or a surprise, a late night snack. So it's a fun way to decorate even some of the reception.
Yeah, it's just a good munchy thing. I mean, a lot of times these are 6-foot tables filled with different fruits and treats that you can just get a small plate for and nosh throughout the night, or just have something to snack on all throughout the evening, because a lot of times it'll last the entire night.
Do you know what is a showstopper every time?
What?
And I know we have had to set these up. We have our gloves on, we line them up, is a chocolate garden.
Oh,
We didn't talk about a chocolate garden. So you can have chocolate-covered pretzels, chocolate-covered Rice Krispie treats, chocolate-covered strawberries.
So
what else
fun.
is there? All different kinds of fruit. Apricots.
So everything covered in chocolate.
Even just M&Ms. Everything covered in chocolate. You have a huge tray, lay it out, give your guests a little bag, and who doesn't want to take home a little bag of chocolate?
I also love when you talk about the chocolate garden, it reminds me of just a candy station. Honestly, I think there is nothing more fun than choosing all your favorite throwback candies from your youth, whether it's Starburst, M&M's, Snickers, just everything. I mean, we're adults, we don't really go trick-or-treating anymore. Why not create this upscale trick-or-treating moment and fill a table with all your favorite candies and chocolates and just let people go to town? I love the excuse to have it.
And it's such a cute little moment. You can give them a bag and it can be personalized because we love personalization. It could say, so sweet of you to come. And then, you know, your names. It's just a really nice touch at the end of the night or really anytime during the night.
So true. And another thing we love to see is personalized signs everywhere. We love personalized signs. Whether you have somebody hand calligraphy those signs, whether you write them because you have great writing, or you could print them, buy them off Etsy. The options are endless, but we love signage, and it just makes for these beautiful little photo ops, whether it's for that specialty cocktail when people come in, or if it's the candy station, or with your escort cards or signs or quotes that you love. I think this is a wonderful time also to kind of have those beautiful visual pieces along the way.
We could go on and on about unique wedding ideas, and of course it'll be downloadable so you can just look at our list, but we hope that this has given you some ideas for your big night.